Alright, hello and welcome everyone back to the channel. So we're taking a look now at the Week 6 Season 2 Modern Warfare challenges. I'll also be having some more different guides out later on this week around Friday. I might kind of put some more in towards the middle of the week maybe, and also right after Friday. I might kind of split them up, I'm not too sure. But I'll probably be doing a lot of Spec Ops guides. I have the recording done, so I'm just kind of finishing up and then going to be kind of giving that to you guys to take a look at, and hopefully it helps you guys out. But I suppose let's continue on with this, and that would be the different mission challenges. So as far as today goes, really a lot of them aren't too hard. The get 10 kills while an enemy UAV is active using the ghost perk. That is one along with the Semtex kills and the kind of projectiles using the trophy system. All those are different kind of they're kind of all in the same class, basically. So I will show the class that I use in the video here, as always, of course. And, yeah, so there's only a few things that kind of changed dramatically. With the removal of the Shoot the Ship game mode, they replaced it with the Atlas 10v10 Superstore. I don't know why, but they did, so... I personally that was a terrible idea, but that's myself. As far as everything else goes, though, the real big problem about this kind of today, with this weekly challenge at least, is the trophy systems, 20 projectiles, because that is a highly, that's just a highly situational thing. If someone knows you have a trophy system down, they're not going to try to throw something. But I did find kind of a good way, and I'll show in a clip here a little bit later down the line how to use them. As far as most of the stuff goes, though, a lot of it's just kind of simple stuff. Triple kills, try to get small maps. 10 kills with the enemy having a UAV while you're using Ghost. That's in the class, so I'll show kind of different stuff here. And the trophy system 20 projectiles, you're going to want to kind of put that maybe in the way of kind of a choke point on the map that you can find a way to kind of position yourself. Maybe... Honestly, like, I don't like to recommend it, but camping, it will get people to throw things at you, trying to, you know, whether they throw a grenade or something like that, or a flashbang to try to rush you. You know, sitting somewhere and waiting for someone to come to you where they know you are is actually probably a pretty good idea. I did not use it in this clip, but when I show the clip, you'll see what I did decide to use. Kind of set it up in like a little choke point in the Atlas map, just to kind of, I want to try out the game mode there. As far as this goes, though, Warzone is not too bad this week as far as the challenges go. They did also add a solo mode, so that's kind of nice. It actually helps out with the challenges. The only ones that are really problematic are the win 3-on-3 or 3 1-on-1 gunfight or gulag fights. I don't know why I couldn't speak there. And basically all you got to do for that is really just kind of die in solo, and or if you're playing a match, honestly, you'll just get it by your own. But if you really want to go out of your way, you can just jump into a solo match, die, try to kill someone. I recommend rushing them depending on what the gun is. If you're better off with a shotgun than you are a pistol, then, you know, play more defensive, you get a pistol. But, yeah, as far as these 5 seconds in the gas fuel goes, that one's probably the only really hard one, I would say. Well, not really hard, but it is kind of situationally thing. If you have stim shots, you can try that. What I ended up doing was, I did not have stim shots, but I'll actually show here in a clip a way to get a gas mask. And I'm not sure if the gas mask counts or not, but if it does help a little bit. Plus, I take a rover kind of in the area. But you'll see here, when we switch this clip here, that, yeah, so the clip is going to show the class that we're going to be using. So as far as a class goes, the, what's it called? The big thing when it comes to this class is that it's all based around the Semtex and also the trophy system and the care package, and kind of just around the marksman rifle, and it's really everything in the class is kind of what you need to be using. Besides the Joker, obviously you could use whatever rocket launcher you want. I'm just about halfway through getting that thing gold. I already have the Pila gold, so I decided to use the Joker, but you could obviously use whatever you'd like. And I also, because of the 75 kills with the marksman slash sniper rifle challenge, I chose to use the Ending Misery variant of the Mark II carbine, I think it is. I might have honestly said that wrong. I don't know. That might not be what it is. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Um, Really, the perks are kind of the biggest thing here. The perk one you could switch out with whatever you want, but I'll show the kind of attachments here. These are kind of all really kind of range and damage based. So sure, you could switch them out if you'd like. I just wanted to try to have as much maximum damage as possible. So, once again though, you could switch out whatever you'd like for yourself. So I guess we'll be getting on to the different clips right now to kind of show some of the ways I use to get all these different kills and stuff. So I guess let's get into that. So you'll see here my tactic kind of remains the same as far as what I meant earlier by setting up a little choke point here. This is just an example on Atlas Superstore, since I was trying out that mode to see if it was actually worth it at all. Personally, I don't really like the bigger maps too much, but that's just me. But yeah, you'll see that 25 XP that popped up on the map. That's actually from the projectile hitting the trophy system and the trophy system destroying it. So, like I said, setting up in a kind of big area like that and kind of holding down one wing of the area is a pretty good kind of way to make sure that you're going to get at least a few of the projectile destructions. Really, the big thing there, as far as this whole UAV and ghost thing, is that whenever you hear enemy UAV up and you have ghost in your class, the biggest thing you're going to want to do is just kind of run, just kind of, don't play stupid, but like, make sure that you're going out. Don't be sitting in a corner or something, because people like to eat up those UAVs real quick if they're trying to get gold for the rocket launcher or whatever. So you got to try to act fast if you see that, because they do get taken out pretty quickly normally. I did want to leave in this clip here because I do get a little care package, but and the precision airstrike, and I ended up killing myself with it, which was not my intention for it, but a lot of fun that was. So I figured that was kind of funny. But yeah. So I guess really the last thing to kind of say here is showing the destruction with the spotter taking out the personal radar. Since it's not a UAV, I just wrote it anyway. But alright, let's get into the gulag then. Alright, so now we're taking a look at Warzone, going over some of these challenges. There's not really too much you have to worry about as far as kind of the big thing here goes, but as far as getting kills early in the game, you'll see here there's two ways you could do that if you're trying to get that. One, you can actually kill people while they're dropping down in the very beginning of the game. My aim here was terrible, and that did not happen, but I've been able to do it before, and anyone with better accuracy than me can probably easily do it. You'll see here, though, the other way is if you get lucky like this, where some guy, you actually see them run into a building, and you kind of sneak up behind them and take them out. The third way, which I don't show here, but the third way, and probably the easiest, is if you're playing solos, you can actually just pick up a bounty really early on in the game and go and chase someone down with it. As far as the gulag here goes, this is for the winning the three gun gulag fights. The big thing with these is it all depends on whether you're good with a weapon or not, because if you can be kind of good with the weapon, then you save yourself a lot of hassle. If you're not, then you might want to start working on shotguns and pistols, because that seems to be what it is a lot. You'll see here, though, this clip right here is getting a gas mask. Basically, anytime you do one of those storage searching kind of contracts, anytime you do one of those, you will get given between, I think, 1 and 3 gas masks. So those are always helpful. And basically, you'll see here is basically I went to the edge of the map and just kind of had my tactical rover here and waited till the gas mask broke, and then I got in the tactical rover and then drove off. And when I get to the bridge down here, you'll see that it pops for me. So yeah, not too hard of a challenge. It is kind of, you do have to kind of go out of your way, because if you are in the storm for that long, you're probably not gonna do too well in that game. And I just want to leave in a little blooper here that I found when I was trying to get the kill streaks, buy all the kill streaks and stuff for the one challenge. I started putting these down. This one guy just kind of dropped right here, and yeah, I ended up taking him out with the turret, which was not what I wanted to do, but hey, it was convenient, and I kind of found it funny. The other thing here is when it says to get kills or assists in vehicles, the best way to do that is just running over people, honestly, and it's quite comical half the time. Anyway, I'll show a few kills here of me running over people, and it's honestly to me it's kind of hilarious. It is a little messed up, but it's kind of funny. You'll see up here though when we get to this building, there's a group of people, and then there's also a sniper on the roof in the very tall building in front of us, and I'm just running over some people here. But basically, the big thing here though is when it comes to plunder, you'll see how much money I made here. It's probably the easiest mode because realistically, you see how much I made there. That's not that much, and I still got in top 10, and you just need top 15. So it's not too bad. But yeah, I guess that's really it. And as far as that goes, guys, thank you for watching the video. And I hope to see you guys around next time. Thank you, and goodbye, everyone.